Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
How dare you speak to me in that tone of voice? I'm growing tired of your lies. Tell me everything you know before it's too late.
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Don't insult my intelligence. You fought side by side with Danse. I find it impossible to believe you're ignorant of his identity.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
Because you never expected this information to see the light of day. Now tell me the truth, before I have you thrown over the side of the Prydwen.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
How dare you speak to me in that tone of voice? I'm growing tired of your lies. Tell me everything you know before it's too late.
Has it ever occurred to you that Danse might not be aware of his own identity?
No, it had not. However, even if that were true, Danse still represents a clear and present danger to us all. Your sincerity in this matter has been rather surprising. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
I won't do it. Danse deserves a chance to explain himself.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Attention, this is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan.
Oh, Knight. I was told...
That is all.
Sorry about this business with Danse.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen! You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
Aren't you supposed to tell me where Dance went?
Yes, and I promise I will, but before I do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Scribe Halen.
I know you'll do the right thing.
Hold it right there. Kill.
I can feel the chill of this place through my suit. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
Well then, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't wish to debate this any longer. You've sworn an oath to destroy the Institute, and every synth that you find. No exceptions. Consider this your greatest test, Knight. Do you have what it takes to get the job done? What the hell are you waiting for?
You're willing to die for Maxon?
Whether I agree with Maxon or not, the Brotherhood has to remain firm and united. If I begin questioning orders, who's to say others won't do the same? I refuse to be responsible for that. Even if it means I need to die. Don't let your feelings about me cloud your judgment. This decision is bigger than both of us. It's about the future of the Brotherhood. We must stay on mission, no matter the cost. Now, do it.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that if you refuse to follow Max, I can't allow...
I can't do it, Dance. It's not right.
I can't believe you'd risk... What's changed your mind?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Going up. Ground floor.
dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're
me?
the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
Dance was merely following the rules set up in its programming, to mimic a Brotherhood soldier. A real soldier's bravery comes from within, from his heart and his soul.
Just listen to me. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Dance alive.
You value this machine's life that much. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Night. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
And kill yourself. I guess I'm going to have to do it for you. I like better than making bastard die for him.
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my... Besides, you're...
Uh-huh.
Now, you better... If you ever need me...
Uh-huh. What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances. You're one hell of a soldier. You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier.
an inspiration to us all, Knight.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
You're not gonna have him killed behind my back, are you?
I'm a man of my word, Knight. If he remains invisible to the Brotherhood of Steel, he has nothing to fear. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
Communications array calibration.
I have a
successful.
situation I
All
need to
bands
report.
nominal.
All right. I'm listening.
Would it be possible for the Brotherhood to travel north?
It'd have to be a damn good reason to take our focus off the Commonwealth. I need specifics here. Exactly what are we talking about?
There's a synth calling itself Dima, gathering followers in Acadia.
It's renamed itself? You mean it's acting autonomously? What are you going on about?
They're trying to set up some kind of permanent place for themselves, outside the Institute.
So this isn't an Institute operation? Well, that makes it even worse. I'm starting to see why you brought this to me. What else can you tell me?
They're growing in number.
So this isn't a problem. All right. You were right to bring this to my attention. If he wants to eradicate this menace, we'll need time to refit vertibirds. In the meantime, any additional intelligence, do not engage these synths until we're prepared.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
why is the railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the railroad is a constant threat.
Right.
They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces. Worse still, they possess the capability to help. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. Now, before you depart,
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you...
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the... Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Pinging remote units at 30...
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be as far as the Brotherhood of Steel. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution, that traitor. His quarters and all his... Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that I trust you won't in any event. We still have the... While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Elder.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right.
Dr. Ingram?
I'm listening.
Lancer Captain Kells wants to speak to you. Better not keep him waiting, Paladin.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Lancer Captain Kells wants to speak to you. Better not keep him waiting, Paladin.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
to a promotion.
Going down.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter.
Ready.
Roger that.
Undetected. Very serious implications. Do you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the argument.
Going up. Ground floor.
Huh?
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. Would you like me to go with you?
Feeling creative today?
Are you all right? Your silence is troubling.
We
You'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature.
All this rest is making me tired.
The Minutemen remind me of the Brotherhood when Elder Lyons was in charge. Unfocused and far too charitable for their own good.
Glad you made it in time, General. I guess we've seen a lot of those Institute crow things sniffing around. We've called in volunteers, but our defenses could use some beefing up.
Uh-huh.
radio freedom with a breaking report from the castle. Institute cities are moving on our position. This is not a drill. All available Minutemen in the area, please move in to reinforce. We have a swarm of attackers approaching from South Boston.
Let's move out.
out there. Combat initiated.
The Minutemen remind me of the Brotherhood when Elder Lyons was in charge. Unfocused, far too charitable.
Glad you made it in time, General. We've seen a lot. We've called in, but our defenses...
Uh-huh.
Sure.
What? Let's do this!
Make every shot count!
Move here.
Now, let's move out. Negative visual on the target.
was a tough fight, but I knew the Minutemen were up to the challenge.
This is Radio Freedom with an after-battle report for the people of the Commonwealth. We've defeated the Institute forces, and they are retreating. You can rest assured that the castle is still Minuteman territory. We'll now return to our normal broadcast. Keep those dials set to Radio Freedom.
Hi.
I guess the Institute will think twice before tangling with the Minutemen again. I hear you're working on figuring out how to hit back at those rats. I hope you find a way, and soon. I'd like another crack at them, with the shoe on the other foot this time. I think Preston wanted to talk to you. Maybe he has some good news.
Hey.
Now that we have the armory back, you can resupply here whenever you run low on supplies. Anything you need right now?
Anything to report?
Nothing you need to worry about. Now, did you need it?
Let me see what you've got.
Here's what we have on hand.
It's time for us to strike back against the Institute.
I have some good news for you. Sturgis found a way into the Institute. We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
It's hard to believe they left another way in.
Even the Institute can't live entirely cut off from the rest of the world. He's been analyzing that data you brought back. Turns out, it included maps of their whole underground complex. He found some old tunnel that's still open to the surface. Cooling water for their reactor, I think. I figure you can get in that way and secure the teleporter, then use it to bring in the rest of our troops. We fight our way to their reactor, fix it to blow, and get the hell out of there.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
Yes, I think we do now. Enough to fight our way to the reactor, which is all we need. Get the details from Sturgis. I'll make sure the Minutemen are standing by to teleport into the Institute on your signal. No point in leaving them for the scavengers.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Paladin.
If you have a moment, I have something personal I'd like to discuss.
Sounds important. Go ahead.
It is important, but I don't even know where to begin. There's so much I wanted to say.
Take it easy, Dance. Whatever it is, I'll help you work through it.
I don't know if anything will help me work through it. I've spent my entire life, or at least what I perceive as my life, following a plan to shape my own future. But since my banishment, I feel lost. Almost like I exist without purpose. For the first time since that moment I signed up with the Brotherhood, I don't have all the answers. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
It's impossible to plan your life. Hell, I didn't expect to wake up 200 years into the future.
Yet you've been able to roll with every punch that's been thrown at you. Don't you understand? Everything I had, everything I knew is gone. In the span of a few hours, my identity was ripped from me and my world turned upside down. At least what you had was something tangible, something real. Your wife, your son. They were living, breathing humans who loved you and cared for you. Those sons of bitches who created me couldn't even be bothered to implant memories of having siblings or parents. I don't even know how much of my own past is artificial and how much is real. Can you even imagine that? I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing. And I don't know what the hell to do about it.
I'm truly sorry, Dance. I guess I never realized how deeply this affected you.
I appreciate that. I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. And I need to come to terms with everything I've lost and everything I've gained, which includes something important you've made me realize. I don't know if it's friendship or an anomaly in my programming. After all, I'm not really human. But whatever it is, I can't deny that I'm feeling closer to you than anyone else I've ever met.
As far as I'm concerned, you're like a brother to me. The best of friends.
And I'll do everything I can to live up to it. Look, I know that this has been difficult for you. In fact, I don't envy some of the recent decisions you've had to make. If our roles had been reversed, I'm not so sure I could have handled it as well as you did. Whatever the case may be, I just want to thank you for sticking by me, and remind you that what I said before still stands. If you need me, I'll be here for you.
Hey.
Where do you want me? Be glad to share the burden.
Plenty of folks want to make life hard for people just trying to survive. I'm not willing to stand for that kind of shit.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
My systems are would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Wonderful. I look forward to traveling with you. I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Hey, what we discussed.
This area appears to have quite the calming effect on you, sir.
If someone needs help, we help them. If someone needs hurting, we hurt him. It's not hard.
Hey, boss. I've been hoping you'd stop by. I found your way into the Institute.
That's great news.
I was kind of hoping there'd be something worth all the time I spent cracking their encryption. Turns out there was. One of the things in the data you stole was a plan of the whole Institute complex, including the older sections that used to be part of CIT. Turns out they're still using an old water pipe that runs out to the river. Brings in cooling water to their reactor. Its entrance is underwater, and is blocked by a security grate. Also, the whole pipe is labeled high radiation danger, but there isn't any other way in that I can find. So it's this, or nothing.
How do I get past the security grate?
Oh, right. I found the code that should open it. So all you have to do is survive the trip. Now, as soon as you get in there, you need to access the main relay control and use this holotape to teleport everybody into the Institute.
Let's trade.
Good luck. Now remember, you gotta be prepared for high radiation.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're... That was amusingly simple. Did you hear that? Here, over here. Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind. Prepare to be annihilated. Your destruction is at hand.
Keep your eyes open. These assholes using stealth. I know you're here. No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. No sign of him now. Like it. Hey, let's go. Stop. Jesus.
Picking up something. Any idea where they went? I've lost them, sir. Powering down weapons. They're a better target again. They may be using stealth. Time for you to perish. counter is spiking. We may want to move. This will make an excellent visual record for my definition of utterly disgusting. We may have an enemy nearby. Their destruction is at hand. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Safety's on. Using reset. Time for you to perish. Let's take them out. That's the last of them. Careful. Here. Over here. Not much of a threat after all.
Progress report?
Fault is a Class 2 stress fracture. Repair protocol cannot be rushed.
Area scans incomplete. Insufficient determination of possible threats. Time is critical.
Interruptions do not hasten progress.
Leaving this area at once is recommended.
Progress report?
Proper repairs are necessary to ensure a fault does not reoccur.
Area scans incomplete. Insufficient determination.
Picking up something.
Time is critical.
Interruptions do not hasten progress.
Leaving this area at once is recommended. Finish repairs immediately. Leaving this area at once is recommended.
Progress report?
Fault is a Class 2 stress fracture. Repair protocol cannot be rushed.
Position cannot be properly determined. Haste is necessary.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know. Picking up something. Lost, but not forgotten. Powering down weapons, sir. Is someone present? I hope you aren't expecting me to sort through this clutter. I'll cover you, sir. Time to end this. Hostile sensor reading detected. Why are you hiding? Never fear, sir. We'll emerge victorious. Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration. Hello? Assessment. You must die. I am detecting stealth activity. Engaging hostile target.
you go.
Movement detected. Curious. Resistance is futile. I knew you would reveal yourself. Combat subroutine. Occurrence. Is someone present? By order of the Institute. You cannot remain undetected for long.
That was something else. I guess I'm still in one piece. Everybody else made it? Good. So this is the Institute. They could have just held out down here forever. Why'd they need to come mess with us?
They think they're better than us.
They should have read their history. That hasn't ever turned out well. In any case, here we are. No turning back now. You're gonna need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Once it's attached to the reactor, it can be detonated remotely. You get that on the reactor, and we can trigger an explosion that'll destroy everything the Institute has ever built. Just make sure we give the civilians a chance to escape before we blow the place. We're not here to commit mass murder. We better hurry. They're gonna realize what's going on before too long. Sturgis, you'd better get to work on this teleport of theirs. We need that thing running as soon as possible. You pull us back up as soon as we give the signal. And anyone from the Institute who wants out, you let them go, so long as they ain't shooting at you.
You got it, boss.
I want to trade a few things.
The teleporter will be up and running by the time you need it. Now get going.
I never imagined any place like this.
This isn't what I was expecting the Institute to...
Picking up something. Target down. Make sure
Guess
you
they aren't
don't
gonna
leave
need that
anything
anymore.
useful behind.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Hold up.
Not hiding this time.
I'll find it.
Found the target again. Violence protocols engaged.
I understand your existence.
Hurt. Bad.
Well done, sir.
Movement detected. Curious. Now I understand.
We've got company.
You are hiding because you fear death.
Let's get this done.
Actuator.
Damn! We've got this.
Keep them off me!
Roger, sir.
through.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Wait.
They're out there. We'll find them. That's the last of them.
So this is what it looks like. Man, no wonder they prefer it down here.
Whoa, you win!
Can you see them, sir?
Combat initiated.
Found it.
Engaging hostile target. Resistance is futile. Switching to search mode.
Help me! Someone!
Never fear, sir. We'll emerge victorious.
Is this a better time for that talk?
I understood.
Oh, it's just, and it was...
Our friendship means a lot to me, too.
I do. I guess we should... Let's get this done, General.
Security's too tight.
No more hiding for you.
Let's get this over.
Never fear, sir. We'll emerge victorious. Engaging hostile target.
Hey there, General. Found the reactor. Looks like you need to get yourself to the advanced systems area. Only, well, it's locked. Can't override it from here. Looks like the command can only come from the director's personal terminal. You're gonna need to get access to it somehow.
Did you hear that? Here! Over here!
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
There's no going back, Sean. The Institute has to be stopped.
And you've decided this for yourself? Or has it been fed to you by the corrupt societies above ground? It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
It's for the greater good. The Commonwealth deserves to determine its own fate.
Spare me. You've spent time up there. You know as well as I that it's doomed. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
I'll have no hand in what you're doing. Now go. Leave me.
Son.
All our work laid to waste. There's nothing more to say.
I wish there was some other...
You've made that impossible. All our work laid to waste. There's nothing more to say.
Sean, I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry.
Sean.
You've doomed humanity. There's nothing more to say.
Are you in any pain?
Yes, of course. You've doomed humanity. There's nothing more to say. I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
You're sorry? You can't be that sorry if you're here going through. It's not enough that I lay. Tell me then.
All the enemies you've created?
Perhaps I didn't think to... Well... The only question...
Sean,
Coward.
I hoped there was something more I could do. I wanted to save you.
This isn't some fairy tale, Father. There's no saving me. I'm dying. And you're going to destroy everything I've ever loved. You're going to have to live with that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to be alone for my last few moments. Go. Do what you must. But I hope someday you realize...
Right. Sean.
You've doomed humanity. You know that. There's nothing more to say.
Are you in any pain?
Yes, of course.
Son.
You've doomed humanity. There's nothing more to say.
I wish there was some other...
You've made that impossible. You've doomed humanity. You know that. There's nothing more to say.
Sean. I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry.
Good job. Looks like that's opened things up enough for you to reach the reactor. Some other good news. I've almost got the teleporter working. Should be ready to pull you out whenever you need.
Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation.
Movement detected. Curious. Picking up something. Find anything useful?
was that?
Hiding? We got trouble.
It would be my pleasure to assist you, sir.
I've got this one.
That gizmo of yours is buzzing for a reason. Radiation. This must be the reactor. We'll cover you while you plant the charge. We only get one shot at this, remember? Good luck. I think I got something over here.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
There you are. Guess not. Huh. Weird.
I knew you'd turn on us.
I saw something.
There they are.
Let's get this over.
standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
To get out of here and fast before they figure out what we've done. Sturgis, you reading me? We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room. We're done. Get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, I would, man. But, this kid showed up. Says he's the general's son.
Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Why did you call me Dad?
What? You're my father. Why else would I call you that?
Who told you that I was your father?
What do you mean? Nobody told me. You just are.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
Right. Of course I'm your father.
Good. For a second, I thought you forgot who I was. Now let's hurry up and get out of here.
To your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
I knew you could do it.
1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please.
Let's get this done, General. We need to get out of here and fast before they figure out what we've done. Sturgis, reading me? We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room. Sturgis, we're done. Get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, I would, man. But, this kid showed up. Says he's the general's son.
Authorization 1YR3. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hi.
Time to go, General.
Hey, kid. Why did you call me Dad?
What?
I'm not your father. Whoever told you that was lying.
But you are. Nobody told me, I just know it. Why would you say you're not? Don't you love me anymore?
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're not my son. You're a synth. A robot. Why would I love you?
What do you mean I'm not your son? You're just saying that so you can leave me here and not feel bad about it. I hate you!
Attention all personnel. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you
Please,
for
Dad,
your
don't
cooperation.
leave me here. I want to go with you.
You're not going anywhere with me. You're not my son.
But you can't just leave me here. Please, just think about it for a second.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1.
Why should I? It's hard enough just taking care of myself up there.
I promise I won't get in your way, and I can take care of myself. You won't have to do anything. I can take care of myself. Just don't leave me here.
You're not Sean! You're not Sean! You're a robot. Made to think you're real.
You're just gonna leave me here? I can't
Evacuation order. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Why did you call me?
What? You're my father.
Right, of course.
Good. For a second, I thought... Now let's hurry up and...
All right.
Really? Do you mean it?
Thank you for your cooperation.
What? You don't believe me?
No, I totally do. What I mean is, thanks. Now let's get out of here.
Well, hello.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
I'm ready when you are.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation
All right, Sturgis. Fire it up.
Didn't leave anything behind, did you? All set to get out of here?
1. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it. I'm gonna teleport you to the detonation site, then set it to shoot the kid here back to the castle. Now you press that button extra hard when you get there. I'll see you on the other side.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
Time to go, General.
Hi there.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Holy shit. That was one hell of a bang, wasn't it? So that's it. The Institute is destroyed. It's finally over. You did issue the evacuation order, right? I didn't notice in all the chaos.
Yeah. We gave everyone a chance to get out.
Good. I thought so. It was just watching that explosion. I just hope as many people as possible got out. I hate that we had to do that. But they left us no choice. It was war. But now, the war against the Institute is over. The way is now clear for the Commonwealth to finally come together and build something good for the future. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows from here on out.
The Institute wasn't the Commonwealth's only problem. We've still got plenty to do.
I couldn't have said it better myself, General. The Institute was the most insidious threat we've ever faced. They kept the Commonwealth divided for centuries. But there are plenty of other problems left to deal with. I don't think the Minutemen are going to be out of a job for a long time yet. As much as I might wish it. We deserve... to enjoy our victory. But soon enough, it's gonna be time to get back to work. Man, you're unstoppable.
Hi.
Is there something you need?
No, nothing.
All right.
The Institute should have just kept to themselves down in their little underground paradise.
Desdemona has an op for you.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Another Mila placed and even more data.
You got the time? I got another site we could place another one of my babies. If you need something for the road, the shop's open.
Well, if it isn't the General of the Minutemen, the Destroyer of the Institute, Liberator of the Synths, my only regret is we couldn't have been there when you did it.
Did the synths make it out okay?
Yes. And no. We got the Synths out of the Institute, but the news isn't all good. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth. A hatred of everything to do with the Institute. A hatred of Synths. When people realized what was happening, we mobilized quickly and rescued most of the Synths. But there were casualties.
They hated synths enough to just murder them?
Only a few hated Synths enough to murder them while they were defenseless. But a hell of a lot of the Commonwealth despised them enough to let it happen. But most of the Synths are safe. For now, at least. Our safe houses are bursting with Synths. If you're up for it, we could use your help in smuggling them out of the Commonwealth. But even if you don't, everyone in the Railroad owes you a tremendous debt.
Desdemona.
Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
Organization Brotherhood of Steel removed from the Commonwealth prediction equations. Corollary. The remnants of said organization have transformed into a highly unpredictable subset of human actors. Warning. Success of railroad operations at unknown risk. Solution. Remove Brotherhood victims.
How much of a threat are they?
Individual actors display posit. The capability of any given Brotherhood of Steel actor is superior to the consequence. Lone Brotherhood actors capable of tremendous ingenuity and disruption.
I've killed enough Brotherhood to last a lifetime.
Acknowledged. However, these individual... A patrol has been spotted and identified.
Pam.
Analyzing. Recalibrating using new data set.
There you are. I was hoping for your assistance. A sizable number of Synths and other refugees were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy targets for bigots and others. Hopefully you can find time from resting on your laurels to help a Synth that's been captured.
How bad's the situation out there?
Unknown. The evacuation was, by necessity, quite chaotic. We don't even know how many Synths were teleported into danger. I fully expect this is a problem we'll be dealing with for quite some time.
Tell me the plan.
Cut and dry rescue operation, really. Once you liberate the Synth, give them this care package. It'll direct them to Bunker Hill for processing. They may wind up at your Mercer safe house. That's the only safe house that isn't well past maximum capacity. Good luck.
sure I like the idea of Minutemen having so much firepower. Next time you're running off, how about you?
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Elder.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Hold up, Paladin. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
What are your orders, Captain?
I'm aware of your search for the missing recon team. I want that resolved. Do you have anything to report?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis? What happened to him?
I'm worried about him. He's paranoid, unstable.
I'm not surprised. All that time alone must have taken a toll on him.
He's alive and well, but he wants to be left alone.
He's given up. I expected better from him. What a waste.
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor. That is what it means to be a...
That's all.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction. This was no easy mission, Paladin. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
An inside job? Do you have any suspects?
This is treason we're talking about. In a case like this, you are either sure or you are not. Until then, everyone is a suspect. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Night Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Is there anything else I should know?
Gavel will fill you in on the details. But from my perspective, the strangest thing is what was stolen. Rations. Only rations. I don't know what to make of it, but it is curious.
Any other advice, Captain?
Follow every lead. Look for anything suspicious, no matter how minor. But understand, treason is a serious charge. If someone in the Brotherhood is responsible for this, I need proof before I can act.
Do I need to keep my investigation a secret?
It's too late for that. Rumors have already begun to spread. Sergeant Gavel and his team will be expecting you. But that only makes your task more difficult. Whoever is doing this will have had time to prepare.
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended. Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps. Valinet Alpha at 93%.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, any other tricks up your sleeve besides making the Institute disappear?
No, but I'm glad you approve.
Approve? Are you kidding me? That's an understatement. Now, I'm not so sure using the Minutemen to do the deed was the best idea. But you got the job done. And in my book, that's what really counts. Anyway, I'm not here to talk your ear off. Maxon's informed me that you're continuing your tour aboard the Prydwen. So I was hoping you could assist me with a long-term problem. Keeping the Prydwen hovering like this is putting a tremendous strain on the ship's propulsion systems. I can stay ahead of the repairs, and we have plenty of fuel to keep the fusion reaction sustained, but we're short on reactor coolant.
You don't have enough on board?
Hey, I didn't expect to keep this floating pile of steel aloft this long, and the coolant isn't exactly easy to find. So instead of second-guessing my maintenance methods, maybe you should lend us a hand.
I'll be on the lookout. Don't worry.
Well, you can look all you want. You're not gonna find cans of the stuff laying around the Commonwealth. Here, take this list. It details exactly what you need to make a can of this special coolant. Find the materials, whip some of it up at any of the chemistry stations on the ship, and bring them to me. Pretty simple. If the coolant's good, then I'll even pay you for it, as per our retrieval compensation policy. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Good luck.
Proctor Ingram.
Did you bring me any reactor coolant?
Can you remind me?
It really isn't that difficult. Take the ingredients from that list. It takes a little bit of work.
Yep. Here you go.
Come on, I don't have time for gay.
No. Sorry.
Damn. Well, maybe next time then. Thanks again for helping us out.
Proctor.
Do you have the reactor coolant I asked for, Paladin?
I need help finding some...
If I had all the ingredients, check our supply depot at the airport, or see what Proctor Tegan has for sale. I'm betting you can find most of it locally.
No. Sorry.
No reason to stand around here.
Right.
Thanks again for helping us out.
Continue your investigation, Paladin.
Just like that, the Institute was gone in a puff of smoke. Thanks to the Minutemen.